Hey, my brothers and sisters of the YouTube community, of the Electroneum community, of the cryptocurrency community, of the world. Peace and blessings, one love. This is your boy RASTA G, coming straight from the heart of the Electroneum universe, giving thanks for another day on this creation, giving thanks for all of our blessings. All right, you guys, so we got about an hour before we got the ETN lottery drawing happening in an hour. So if you haven't gone over and checked out and purchased yourself or donated $1 worth of ETN to get yourself a ticket, then go do so now. But just wanted to give a quick, I wanted to show you guys a video I just saw online on Coinbase. I was actually checking out some interviews with the Coinbase CEO, or the founder of Coinbase. I'm not sure which one he is. Anyway, he was talking about the future of crypto and all the things that Coinbase has done to enable institutional investment. And once again, this is not investment advice. This is not financial advice. Just a little education, a little entertainment. Anyway, you guys, so check it out. So Coinbase, he was talking about I think his name was I forget what his name was. Anyway, I'm not going to go look for it right now. I apologize. I don't remember his name right this moment. But that being said, he was on I think CNBC, and they were talking about crypto, and he was talking about how Coinbase has put all these things in place as far as a custodianship. Ability for investors to make sure that their crypto is safe, right? If you want it to be safe, like as if it's in a bank, you want it to be just a trusted environment for cryptocurrency, for investors to be able to come in and deal with cryptocurrency. Anyway, so that was what Coinbase guy was talking about. And so when I was flipping through YouTube, I came across the Coinbase page itself, and they had this video I want to show you guys. And as you listen to the video, I'll pause it and I'll try to make some comments. But I want you to think in terms of Electroneum. And that's okay. So I want you to think in terms of Electroneum when they're talking about what Coinbase is trying to put forward here as far as the cryptocurrency being the future of money. So Coinbase in this video is trying to talk about the future of money being cryptocurrency, how it's so amazing, and how blockchain technology, although they don't say blockchain technology, they talk about how amazing it is and how stable it is. They talk about the decentralization of money, taking the power out of the banks, putting it back into the people, removing the third party intervener, if you will, right? So they're talking about currency in this video. They're talking about the history of currency, the power of money, and just anyway, let's see if I can get to a good spot. We'll just start from the beginning, so see where we're at. But check it out. You're gonna think in Electroneum. Every time you hear these guys talking, you're like, damn, Electroneum.
We use money every day, but we rarely appreciate its power and its flaws.
All right, I'm gonna stop there for a second and just say that's why you hear RASTA G always talking about. I want you guys to think in terms of directing the currency of directing the current of the currency. I want you guys at this ground level of Electroneum that you're seeing taking root in society. I want you guys to think in terms of how you want to see this currency flow. Anyway, let's continue on because they're talking about it. Money is huge. You guys know that. The history of money is enormous and what it does for the economy. I mean, for society. Anyway, I know I'm preaching to the choir. Let's continue.
It's a tool that has been at the center of human progress. And as we build bigger and tackle complex problems, we're going to need the best tools available.
We have a global economy. We're going to need a global digital currency.
Cryptocurrency is going to be a great democratizing force for the world because it's going to level the playing field and allow anybody with a cell phone to access financial services.
All right, so stop there, obviously. So for Coinbase to be talking about that and mention it just exactly in those words, for me, Electroneum, the writing is on the wall. Anyway, let's continue, you guys. Electroneum is already set the stage for themselves to be exactly what Coinbase is talking about. And Coinbase, in the interview that they were doing, he talked about, there's thousands of cryptos and there's only about 200 that matter. And he says, believe you me, he said, when a cryptocurrency matters, when it starts to make waves, if you will, they will have it on Coinbase. So it's just a matter of short time before they list Electroneum, and that's gonna. I'm not gonna make many price predictions, but I'm gonna predict that Coinbase will soon pull on Electroneum's shirt and say, "Come join us." So let's continue, guys. Anyway, like they said in this video, anyone with a mobile can access financial services with cryptocurrency. Electroneum has set the stage for that.
This is going to transform how we think about a real global economy. I think in order to understand its importance, we first have to define what currency means. What currency does is it actually allows us to agree upon the value of something. It's almost like a communication tool.
There are different ways of coordinating human beings. One way that you can do that is with money. You can incentivize people to try to work on the same thing at the same time.
We started.
All right, so that's something that makes me think of the mobile miner. Right, so Electroneum is already priming the pump of these wallet holders with some mobile mined money, right? Just to start off with. So, talking about incentivizing through the use of currency to work on a project. Well, right there, you already have mobile mined money. It might not be to work on a project. Could be, but it could be to use to pay a cell phone bill. It could be used to begin to collect it and put it together with other people's mined money and maybe do something with it. Anyway, let's continue.
Off building simple systems like a bridge crossing a river to very amazing things like rocket ships. We went from interacting with our neighbors to now transacting with each other around the world. And we want to make sure that people can move money freely. And our current financial system just doesn't enable that.
All right, so to move it freely, I'm not sure if she's exactly talking about financially freely or without the intervention of whatever other obstacles. But as you know, Electroneum is amazingly cheap. You could send thousands of dollars and it might cost you pennies. So as far as being financially cheap, Electroneum has got it sewn up tight, real nice. And as far as instantaneous, it's instantaneous. So let's continue, you guys.
So the current systems are very centralized, and so we have big banks and big governments. There's a lot of middlemen who make things incredibly inefficient.
When you talk about the problems of the existing financial system, you can go to a situation like Venezuela where money is being printed and folks' savings are basically being destroyed.
The value of their wealth has been completely eroded. I think a lot of us in the United States sort of take this idea for granted that if someone gives us money, it'll be in our bank account and it's not going to disappear or be taken away from us. And that's really a luxury that many people in the world don't have at all. There are about 1.8 billion people in the world today who have a cell phone but don't have access to any financial services. What's really
Electroneum.
powerful about cryptocurrency is that it lets anybody, if you just have a smartphone and internet connection, participate in the global economy.
What cryptocurrency does is takes the stability that we have.
Electroneum. So you hear what he's talking about. Anyone with a cell phone can access cryptocurrency. And Electroneum, you guys, has set the stage for that. So let's continue.
Gives it to the rest of the world.
If I have a dollar bill, I can hand that directly to somebody else. There was no bank in the middle there. With digital currency and blockchain, it's actually more similar to cash, yet again, where I can send something directly to somebody else, and I don't necessarily have to go through middlemen like a bank or a credit card company.
We can go back to how we normally transacted, which is directly with each other without all these giant central parties in between.
When computer scientists talk about the concept of so-called decentralization, what they mean is to avoid this idea of a single point of failure.
A single point of failure like we have with institutions.
If you have a single bank and that bank has all your money and then that bank fails, well, it runs out of money. Whereas if you have lots of different individual nodes, hard drives and phones and so on that have some money, well, they're probably not all going to fail at the same time.
So you no longer need the middleman to keep track of an internal ledger. All these computers are writing everything down for you.
That network effect makes it unbreakable.
So technology makes...
All right, you guys. So they're talking about the blockchain and the strength of the blockchain. So I'm going to stop this video right now, and I'll put the link in the description. But I just wanted to show you guys that video and show you how much Electroneum just is a glaring, just standing out in that they might not be talking about Electroneum, but we know that Electroneum has set the stage for that kind of abilities. So just wanted to show you guys that. One other thing that I thought was kind of cool was I was looking at another video and they were talking about Bakt. Let's see if I could find an article. Bakt is about to pass something with Congress. I might be speaking something I'm not completely. All right, let's see. It says Bakt Bitcoin daily futures contract. The physically settled daily futures contract is quite close to getting the green light from the authorities. According to reports in the Wall Street Journal, the exchange has been working with the Commodity Future Trading Commission to ensure its business plan is compliant with the agency's regulatory framework. All right, let's see. Well, all right. So I was hearing two different things what the guy was saying on the video. He was saying that they're going to make it so where cryptocurrencies are not taxed like a commodity. It's going to be treated as a currency, I believe, is what I was hearing. And then I was also hearing that when you go to Starbucks, they're going to be able to not only accept Bitcoin, but they could give refund in Bitcoin. And when you get change, it'll be in Bitcoin as well. So anyway, it sounds like there's some big things happening just in the cryptocurrency space in general. So forgive me if I spoke some wrong information. Correct me in the comments. I just wanted to talk about some things in that area of life, right? Not everything is going to be in Electroneum news. Sometimes you guys see things in just cryptocurrency news in general and see that Electroneum, once again, like we were talking about with the Coinbase video, Electroneum is setting the stage already for themselves to be that use case coin, right? That coin that's already positioned themselves to be that. Anyway, you guys, I got to get off here because we got in 45 minutes. We got the ETN lottery. So peace and blessings. We will see you soon. Have a great day. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy holidays and be safe. Love and blessings. We'll talk to you soon. See you guys.